The Don, when I give you that symbol, you could do either hand, you could do both. You could do, and it's not a circle, it's a very tight, like the finger and the thumb, the pointer and the thumb, tight, and then this, okay? When you do this, and it could be the right hand, it doesn't matter, one hand, two hands, that, my kids told me long ago, that is the sign, that is the side profile of Donald Trump. When you do that, that is like the secret society of acknowledgement Trump bump. You don't even have to say, you don't have to wear a big make America great again. Someone slaps it off your head, they try to punch you in the face. No, you just give the little Trump sign. No one knows what you gave. It's a secret society, my friends. For that reason, I've got a video to do. Wink. I've been telling you this. Donald Trump. The Fed doesn't know what the F it's doing. Other countries are lowering their rates. They're even negative. Here we are at a positive rate. What are we doing? We could stimulate the economy even better if we lowered the rates. Fed doesn't know what the hell it's doing. Da, 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 da. And I said, you remember QAnon in 2017 and 18? And they talked about when 2019 comes, they know the Fed was getting ready to keep pumping rates up, not down. And they knew that was going to hurt the economy pretty bad. And Q said, we know, we're expecting it, and we got plans. Don't worry about it. We roll around, we hear all the jibber jab. Yeah, we're going to raise rates, we're going to raise rates, we're going to do it. Oh, last minute, we're lowering them. Oh, no kidding. Oh, we're lowering rates again. Another 25 point up. Just heard recently, I'm sure, just a couple days ago. Oh, we're lowering them again. No kidding. That's odd. I thought you guys were going to raise them, and Donald Trump, through Q, had said, nah, we're going down. And I said, if you get a mortgage, again, I like this example. I'm a mortgage calculator. Greetings, Professor. Shall we calculate a mortgage? Yeah, we should. $250,000 house. 30-year mortgage, 3.92 current rate percent. $1,182 a month is what it's saying for that mortgage. Now, maybe not, PMI or property tax, whatever. If I plug in, now remember, that's $1,182 on a $250,000 home, 30-year standard mortgage. How about a 2% rate? Your bill goes down a couple $100, $924. Not bad. How about 1%? $804. 1% interest rate, $804. What was that other one? 3.92 is the standard rate, $1,182. 1%, $1,182 goes down to $804. 8, 9, 10, 11, and again, it was $1,182, almost $1,200. Nearly $400 drops off your mortgage bill. Like that. How's that feel? Oh, that's a effing car payment. But I already have a car payment, right? So, wow, I just got, that goes away. Boy, that would help. That'd give you a little more discretional income, wouldn't it? I got better news for you. Because other countries are negative. And if we could get negative mortgage rates in this country, and the man to do something like that would be Donald Trump. Negative 1.5. That's 1.5. Can I do negative? Won't let me? It won't let me. But 1.5. All right, hang on. Give me a second. Let me do something. Okay, yeah, it won't let me do the negative ones. So here's basically the math. In this example, $250,000 at 4%. Again, it was 3.9 something. At 4%, it's like $1,194. Yep, $1,194. For every point you take off of that, it's like 138 or somewhere around 140. So just figure for every 1%, you're getting back $140 roughly per month in your pocket. So you take away 4 of those, and again, let's just say 138, just to be a little nicer. 138 times 4 is $552 a month back in your pocket. That would be a 0% rate. So like from 4% down to nothing, 0. No, basically no interest. But how about minus 1.5 or minus 1? Take another $140 or $38 off there. You're talking on an $1,194 monthly payment, you might cut the son of a bitch in half. $700 off of that sucker. Oh wow, my mortgage payment's only $600 now. Now let's talk about disposable income. Yes, I could buy a car, not have it get repoed. I could buy some extra stuff. I need the kids, whatever. You see how that works? See how that debt, that damn creation of debt, that interest rate is a freaking killer? So I'm giving you the sign. Trump bump. He just posted this October the 29th at 11:13 a.m. Over in Europe and Japan, they have negative rates. They get paid to borrow money. Don't we have to follow our competitors? Yes, we do. The Fed doesn't have a clue. We have unlimited potential, only held back by the Federal Reserve. But we are winning anyway. So this is not the first time he's used those words. It's not the first time he's talked about we need to go negative, we need to lower the rates, and then now, in more recent times, actually go negative. What do you think he's getting to? We're bailing out Wall Street out of control. Another $690 billion per week. $100 billion today, $190 billion tomorrow, $125 billion the next day. Next thing you know, $600 billion is created in a freaking week. Well, the Wall Street banks, they won't lend to each other. They're not lending to each other in the overnight market like they do. We're not sure why they're not lending to each other. So the Fed has stepped in and they've given us some assets to back this money we're giving them. I bet they've given you some great assets like they did in 2008. Foreclosed homes that are destroyed, looking like riffraff. They have to knock the home down. It's a freaking, triple F rating if there's a such thing, credit-wise. And, oh no, triple A rating. No. Not triple F, triple A. We're getting 100 cents on the dollar on that mortgage portfolio over there. But doesn't most of the portfolio consist of garbage homes that should be probably demolished? Maybe. But there's a few in there that are 100%, and if there's a few, then we just label the whole bag 100%. Just shut up and stop asking questions. Oh, okay. We never get the money, do we? We don't get the money. Goes right to Wall Street, goes to the elite, we don't get it. I've got a sneaky suspicion, I'm not sure, but I got a suspicion that old Donald Trump may be telling you what's coming down the pike in the future. Negative interest rates. And, by the way, your mortgage will be affected. And maybe for the first time in our lives or in this country's history, potentially, we're going to have negative mortgages where they pay you to buy your house. Like I said, $250,000 house. I think my last example when I talked about this, a few months ago, whatever. I said, wow, imagine you owe $250,000, right? Just got a house, 30-year mortgage. Let's say you had the cash sitting in the bank right now, or in your house sitting in the corner, whatever. $250K. Oh, I could go pay the house off. Whoa. Why would you do that? If you look at what you've paid because it's negative interest rates, by the time the house is paid off in 30 years, you only paid $187,000 or $189,000, not $250,000. Why the hell are you going to pay that off now? Leave your money over there, dude. Just make the payments. Matter of fact, you can use that pile to make the payments and slowly eat away at that $250,000 you're sitting over there on. Use that because you don't have to use all of it. You're going to get it for $187,000 or whatever. I gave the example. So, anyways, he's saying it again. This is just a couple days ago. So, I don't know about y'all, but I'm kind of looking forward to this. Because if we get, again, let's say we do go negative. Oh, we're down like some of the other world, 1.5% negative. But maybe it doesn't amount to an actual mortgage being negative. You get your mortgage, but maybe for 1%, or maybe you're paying 1.5%. Again, is it really bad? That $1,194 mortgage at a plus 1.5% interest rate, you're only paying $863 from nearly $1,200. So you're saving $300 and $40 or so a month. Again, is that a bad thing? Nothing changed. The house you bought's the same. It cost the same as it was listed for the same price. The only difference is, am I approved for a mortgage? Yes. What's my monthly payment? That's the only difference. It's the only difference. You're paying the same house, same money, same everything, except your payment. You'll pay it off at the same time. It'll be paid off in 30 years. Like nothing changes, except you're paying less on it. Oh, but negative interest rates, it kills the economy. It does. Well, are we sure? Or is that just a myth to make us think, no, we need high interest rates. We need more, higher. Because, yeah, but sure, you would say, well, yeah, but what about the retirees? They have their money in hedge funds or, retirement accounts. If it's going negative, they can't do anything. Well, okay. I've said it before. It appears they've shown you their game plan. The blueprint is to just invest in the damn stock market. It keeps going up. Yeah, but the Chinese trade deal doesn't matter. Down. No, doesn't matter. Recover. Back up again. Back up again. There's your answer. And if they're rigging all the markets, and they do, interest rates won't matter. You can take these old dilapidated things you'd left your money in the bank. You're trying to get money. It's negative. Get it the hell out of there and put it in the damn stock market. I mean, I'd say go crypto if you want some super gains, but do the safe thing. Go in the market. That's the one the government, go for that one. And you'll get all the interest rate, return or, you hope you'd get elsewhere. You'll get it back. Speaking of which, Dow Jones Industrial Average. What is this turd at these days? Oh, near the all-time high again at 27,186. Even with the China trade talks, man. Let me give you an example of this. It's just it's all nonsense. No one's charged. Oh, they're doing this. This is what happened last time. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. They've got control of it. On what day was this? That's on the one day. Okay, hang on. All time, I believe, from the looks of this, was around 27,359 on July 15th. It went down to 25,700, a little bit of a rally, back up to 26,000, back down again to 25,479, back up again to 26,200, back down again to 25,628. Oh my gosh, and then whoa, September, Friday the 13th, all that, 27,219. What happened to all the doom and gloom? Oh, China trade talks, it's falling again, it's not happening. Oh, 26,820 is where it was at, and then it fell down to $26,078. We'll just say 26,000. Then it rallied a little bit. Oh, no, we might have trade deal. We might have a trade deal. Okay, 26,573. Nope, never mind. That was fake news. We don't have a trade deal. Oh, back down to 26,164. October the 8th. Today's the 30th as I'm doing this. By the October 15th, it was back to 27,000. Back to 27. Dropped a little bit to 26,700. Stayed there, and then over the last several days, back to 27,000. We're back in the all-time high territory again. A couple $100 off. What's happening? But I thought the trade. It's nonsense. But again, if they're telling you, don't worry about the rates. Just invest in the stock market. You'll get taken care of. All the stuff you need, a car loan. That's the other thing. I was giving you an example of the mortgage calculator. How about we do a car loan calculator? How much do you need? It's already filled in, $25,000 loan. Nice new car, pretty decent car at that price. Interest rate these days, 3.11, 3.11. $450 month payment for 60 months, right? 5-year loan or whatever. Okay, that's average, that's normal. $350 or $450 a month. 3% rate. Well, what if we take that down to 1.5? Goes down to $433. Again, not too awfully, huge. But again, you're also talking about $25,000, not a $250,000 house. But again, it's still, $25, $28, whatever it is, dollars a month in your pocket that you didn't have to pay. What if we go down to 1%? $427. And if you go negative, which I can, again, knock another, $10 or $15 off that per rate, per a point. So the bottom line is, even if it's a small amount gain, oh, well, my 450 thing is now only 425. Oh, $25 a month in your pocket. Well, that's such and such or whatever for you. Again, it's not much, but if everything in your life you have these kind of rates on, this is great. How about these insane credit card? Oh, 27%, 29%. But you get 3% cash now. I never leave anywhere without my Capital One card. Kevin Hart, comedian. Kevin, You little bastard. Don't you made enough money? You are super rich, wealthy. And I love you. I love the movies. You're a great comedian. Like, you're awesome. Do you really have to go out there and pump an effing credit card to your people? Get in debt. 29% APR. I never leave anywhere without, Kevin, stop that nonsense right now. Point being, I get 3% cash back. You moron, you're paying 29%. Well, it's 29, 28, 27. So I'm ultimately paying 26%. Yeah. Is 26% still highway robbery? Yeah, it is. Okay. What is this nonsense? Imagine Donald Trump deals with that bullcrap. Robbing people blind of their money. 26%, 29%. Get the F out of here. Get the crap out of my face. How about the worst it gets is 5%. Normal rates, when Trump handles business, 1 to 2%. Oh, but you got credit. We got you at 5%. Exactly. And here's the thing. Even myself and my wife, who now have very good credit. My wife has had very good credit for a long, long time. You don't use your cards, oh, your credit goes down. Credit's going down. But I don't want to use the cards. I'm a good person. I don't have any debt. I don't have any debt. Give me a 110% credit score, above normal. Not give me a 900 if there's a such thing. No. We're taking you down because you're not using it. If you're not using it, we have nothing to gauge you by if you're credit worthy. But you have. I've been having credit cards all my life. I've maintained them. I've paid them off. What about that? No, well. Oh, so I have to forcefully, constantly pay interest to some scum banker, one way or the other, to keep my number, this fake number high. This fake number is very important. It's called your credit score. Call creditkarma.com. Yeah, credit. Oh, yeah. Why? Because they need your money. So, anyways, I've got, I think, high hopes that at some point, and I don't know how soon this is going to be, it may take his second term. Okay, now I've crushed James Comey and Clapper. I've destroyed the deep state mostly. Now let me work for the people. People, I'm here for you. We've got the Federal Reserve in our crosshairs. They're going to go negative, trust me on this. Get ready to refinance your houses. Get ready to refinance your cars. We're going to put a bunch of money back in your pocket. You don't even need a tax break. This isn't a tax thing. This is an interest thing. We're now going to pay you because you've been paying the bankers all these years. Bail out. Oh, too big to fail, kid. You got nothing. Guess what? They're now going to pay you to borrow money from them. You want to win an election? You want your family to maintain power, Mr. President? Go ahead and do that. My son Don Jr., he's going to run next. Who would not vote for somebody who put that kind of money back in your pocket? And he's already got a massive following without doing that. It's going to be epic, I think. Take care.